Wow, I am so excited today. I'm so excited because we are celebrating 40 years anniversary. Microsoft Office is celebrating 40 years anniversary. That means 40 years of advancement, 40 years of innovations, 40 years of update, 40 years of touching people's lives, 40 years of making jobs easy for us, 40 years of putting smiles in our faces. I'm so excited today. So in the spirit of this celebration, I want to give out 10 keyboard shortcuts that you may not have known that will help you today. For the 40 years that Microsoft Excel has existed, one thing that always stands out is keyboard shortcut. It has never changed. It still remains keyboard shortcut. And that is why I want to give out 10 keyboard shortcuts that will help you in your job today. And I bet you the 10th one is the most important one to you and you don't know about it. So let's dive in. The first keyboard shortcut I want to talk about is the navigation keyboards. Now, peradventure, you click on this cell here and you want to navigate downward. So just click Ctrl arrow down. It will take your cursor from here, the first cell, to the last cell containing data. The same thing applies when you press Ctrl arrow right. It takes it from here to here. Why it's stopping here is because there is no data here. So to navigate upwards, just click Ctrl arrow up. It takes it again to the topmost cell containing data. And the same thing applies when you press Ctrl arrow left. So this is how you can navigate around your data set with Ctrl and the navigation arrow buttons. Now, if you want to select the entire column, just press Ctrl spacebar. It selects the entire column from beginning to the end, whether there is data in the column or not. It selects everything. And if you want to select the entire row, for example, I want to select the entire row, I'll press Shift spacebar to select the entire row, whether there is data or not. Let me use this opportunity to thank those who attended my last lecture. One of you wrote me that the dashboard I taught them how to build has helped her in search for job. She said she went for an interview and it was about dashboard that she was asked, and she was able to answer confidently because of the training she had. So that was the feedback I got from that single person. She's a lady. She said this. Though she said she has not gotten the job yet, but she's positive. She's hopeful that she will get it, that she performed very, very well. It was because of the training she attended. And let me also tell you that some of you who have been asking me if I have a book on Excel that you can read. Yes, I now have a book that you can read. The book covers 32 major chapters in Excel and some other sub chapters. I gathered all my teaching experience, both online and offline, and I've coupled them all together into that book. And this is the book on your screen. So you got no reason not to excel in your Excel this time around. So to have a copy of this book, if you are watching this video from TikTok, just go to my profile or my bio, click on this link, then it will take you to my dashboard. From here, you click on this link and you make payment and download the book. Enjoy, you are going to excel in your Excel journey. If you are watching from YouTube, click on the link on the comment section to download your own copy of the book. Grab your copy now. So let's go back to our keyboard shortcut. So if you want to navigate within a data set where there is data alone, you want to highlight the entire column or entire row for only the areas that have data. So this is what you do. Just press Ctrl Shift arrow down. It selects the entire column. Only where there is data, it will stop there. If it's row you want to select, click on one of them here, Ctrl Shift arrow right. It selects the entire row. Only where data stops, that is where it will stop. Peradventure you want to select more rows. What do? Hold on the Shift button and press arrow down and continue to press until you get to where you want. Of course, to select the entire data set is Ctrl A. It selects the entire data set. Then, what if you want to format a particular column or a particular row? Just highlight on the column and press Ctrl 1. It opens the dialog box where you can now choose your formatting style. Of course, if you have done anything and you want to undo, you use Ctrl Z. Ctrl Z. Now, let's look at this number 9 and 10 Excel shortcuts. Now, for me to do that, let me do a small formula for you. Let's assume we want to multiply this quantity by the price. So we can say equal to this times this. Usually you press enter. But when you press enter, the cursor moves down to the next cell. And for you to drag or autofill, you have to move the cursor back again here before you can autofill. But that's time wasting. So what you do, I want to apply Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z, Ctrl Z. This is what you should be doing. Now let me put the formula. Equal to this plus this. I will now press Ctrl Enter. You see, the cursor remains in that same cell so that I can just autofill. Then the last but not least, if you copy this data here and you want to paste it in value, just click on where you want to paste it. Let's click on here and press Ctrl Shift V. That's the only way you can paste in value in shortcut. If you check now, the formula is no longer here. It's just the value. So these are the 10 shortcuts I promised to give you today, and I'm sure you must have learned one or two new ones here. If you have learned anything new here, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you. Bye.